Hey guys, welcome back to another beauty hour with me. I'm Autumn and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do two buns on top of your head. A lot of people call them space buns, but I'm going to show you how I do them. So a few things that you're going to need. You need some sort of a hairbrush and a comb, bobby pins, and then I use the little rubber band like elastics, but you can use anything that you want. And then some sort of texture spray. So this one I actually really like. It's coconut oil, beach wave sea salt mist, and it gives me a lot of like texture in my hair, which I feel like helps when you're trying to do like a messier look. And then I will be putting just a little bit of curl in my hair. So I'm using the Aveda Heat Relief Thermal Protection and Conditioning Mist, and I really love this. I'm almost out of it because I use it every single time I put any sort of heat on my hair. So first I'm just gonna brush it out. I had my hair in braids, so just a little wavy. I do have extensions, so I'll show you guys exactly what I do. Make sure my extensions are covered. Okay, so once we have a good base to start, I'd like to take my comb. I also have bangs, so that's what this is, so we'll make sure that those get up. And I'm just gonna slice right down the middle. Usually my bangs are pretty stuck on one side, so. Okay, so once I have a pretty even part down the middle, my wefts for my extensions are down here. So I can't put all this up or else you'll see my extensions. So I kind of like to go at an angle and make sure I leave some hair out so that my wefts are still covered. But I also need hair for my buns. So I take it back all the way to my crown area. I find that that looks the best on me. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this guy into a clip while I get the other side parted. Okay, I'd like to do this hairstyle when I just want something easy to do, but also looked like I put some effort in. So once I have both sides pretty even, I like to take my texture spray and just give it some texture. And then I'm going to back comb. So I just take my comb, I hold my hair up, and I move backwards towards my head, towards my scalp. And I only really do this at the base. And I like to do this because then it makes kind of like a puff ball. So once I have that, then I'm going to wrap it around my finger, all the hair, like so. And it makes this little, like a little ball. So then I'm gonna take my elastic and just tie that off. Okay, so then I'm looking kind of crazy. So I'm gonna leave this just for now, and I'm gonna go to the other side, and then we'll come back and mess them up. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing with this side, just spraying some spray. And tease downward. Same thing, wrapping it around my finger, and then tying off with an elastic. My bangs are kind of crazy, but I usually bobby pin them down anyways, so that's okay. Okay, so now I look crazy. That's the best thing. So I like to just start by pulling my hair and getting it positioned in a place where I like it and what I want them to look like. So that's when your bobby pins are gonna come into play. I usually use quite a few. So I'm gonna start with this side because this side's kind of all over the place. But I like to just start by pinning and pulling. And getting it exactly how I like it. I do like them messy. So my two buns, because I can't take a lot of hair, I usually turn into one big bun, which is totally fine with me. But if you want two very separate buns, I would say take more hair from the sides of your head. Because I have extensions, I really can't. So yeah, then I'm just bobby pinning this guy down, making sure it's looking how I want it. And then I just pull. Looking good. I like them pretty messy. I'm gonna wear something messy. I want it messy. Okay, let me fix this piece. All right, so here's my 2 buns. They kind of look like one big bun, but there is 2 technically. So there's how it looks. I'm gonna just pin, actually it might be okay. And then I'm not gonna use any hairspray. I'm just gonna spray some more of this texture on it. It gets, I really just like how it holds my hair. And then I'm just gonna throw a few waves in. I'll show you guys what I do actually. I'm just gonna wrap it around my curling iron, kind of like it's a wand. I can just hold it for a little bit. And then it will have just like a really loose wave. So I'm gonna throw a few of those in. Always apply heat protectant. I'm not even gonna worry about my bottom, like half of my hair, because the waves from how I had my hair last night stayed in pretty good. So I'm just gonna throw a few more of these in. These will give me looser curls, and that's what I'm kind of going for. I'm kind of just going for like a wavy, loose hair today with my cute little messy buns. Pretty easy. I'll throw a few in on this side. I do have a wand. I don't use it very often. I don't feel like it gives me the type of wave or curl that I like. So let me know if you guys find something you guys love. So I'd love to know. So I'll throw some of these guys back in. Looking good. Be careful not to burn your fingers. So once I have those in, and I'll let this side cool while it's still warm, I just go back in and give her a nice brush. There we go. Again on this side. So I want a little bit of volume down here. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. I do not use hairspray. I don't find it effective. I just find it sticky. So I'm gonna take a pretty large chunk, adding just some texture spray back in. And I'm going to then tease, just like I did on my buns, towards the scalp. Okay, looks good. And then I like to take even lower. And I like to go in like this mid shaft area. I feel like then it will give me a better result than just having volume right here. I feel like it makes my hair look a lot bigger. So I'll show you guys this side, just so you guys can see just how it makes it fuller. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side. And I just use a standard comb. I always brush out the top so it, doesn't look crazy. Then I go in here towards the middle and give it a little tease. And just brush out anything that needs a little fixing. Okay, so this is my hairstyle. I got my buns at the top. There is 2. It's just kind of hard to see exactly where they're at. But this is my buns. Oh, I got a little hair that needs a fixing. There we go. 2 messy buns and some really light wavy curls. You guys can always wear your hair in braids when you go to bed. Like even if you just dampen your hair a little bit, it will hold a really good wave. And then you can just throw in a few little curls or waves that just need to be fixed. To help with the heat on your hair, always use a heat protectant. I really would recommend the Aveda one. I love how it's such a fine mist. It smells good and it makes my hair really shiny, so I love that. And if you're not into a hairspray, try a texture spray. It really does help add some grit to your hair for it to hold, and I love it. So give this a try, guys. Let me know how it goes, and thanks for coming back for another beauty hour. I'll see you guys after a while.